Hey y'all, welcome back to Creator Spotlight. We all have various content creators we watch for a myriad of reasons. However, we also have that illustrious pantheon of content creators that we drop what we're doing to watch. Now, I have asked y'all in the past to tell me your top 5 creators, but now I want to know the whys. Why is it that you stop what you're doing to go check them out on your devices? Is it for the content they release? Are they streamers? Are there pre-recorded stuff? Is it for their analysis, their personality, their commentary, their comedy, if that's part of the equation? Is it stuff that they don't do when they're recording? Is it stuff they do on social media? Let me know the specifics why in the comments below. Now, this specific content creator that I'm about to delve into, while I've only known them for a few months, I was hooked almost immediately like a shark attached to a bucket of chum, alright? Because they have so much talent, so much skill, and so much potential. I hope by the time you're done watching this that you just take time to go check out their channel if you don't know who they are already. And I'm talking, of course, about the amazing Rokkit88. Now, Rokkit88 is a gaming content creator who does both pre-recorded stuff on YouTube as well as streams on YouTube/Twitch. They started in 2018, and since their channel has just blown up to the point that as I'm recording this, she has topped over 360 subscribers on YouTube. So congratulations, Rokkit, that is incredible. I know you're well on your way to 400, and I can't wait to check it out for myself. Now, as always, I will put links in the description below to her YouTube page, her Twitch page, her Twitter account, and her Patreon account. Because like I said in the beginning, if you haven't watched her material before, I strongly encourage you to go check her out, because I guarantee by the end of it, you will also subscribe to her and check her out for yourselves. So first of all, of course, I want to talk about the types of games that she plays. She started her channel by doing various RPG things, specifically more of the Kingdom Hearts ilk, but then she started slowly segueing into the horror genre when she started doing Resident Evil 7. Since then, she's kind of put her RPGs on the back burner, but that's not to say she won't pick back up on them down the pike, because she's always open to suggestions and recommendations from people that watch her. As of right now, she is playing Resident Evil 7 and another first-person horror game called Here They Lie, both of which are from the first-person survival horror perspective. Now, the games that she streams currently are Angels of Death and Corpse Party, and now while both of those are also of the horror ilk, they're more of a top-down, almost RPG-like quality, so there is a variation from what she does. Now, I know what you're thinking. People who know me well enough know that I love horror, anything. But here's the thing I want to emphasize. I can talk. I'm not nervous. Whatever gave you that idea. A lot of content creators play certain horror games that come fresh out for bandwagon posts, and that's not the case with Rokkit. Rokkit plays these games because she genuinely enjoys them and genuinely wants to get immersed into them, as opposed to just doing a quick view grab like so many people do. Now, I don't want to discount some of these bigger content creators, but I would rather watch a content creator and a gamer that plays games for the immersion factor, that plays games because they enjoy it and genuinely get creeped out by them. And I really have to commend Rokkit for taking that path. Now, alongside doing her own games and commentary, she also does collaborations with various people. She's done several podcasts in the past with various other content creators that I have watched, such as Connor Queen, Treble, and a few others. And she's also done collaborations with Connor. I believe as I'm recording this today, she, Connor, Treble, and another couple other people are currently streaming Dead by Daylight together, which is really awesome to have various other people get together and play games for shenanigans' sake. And of course, I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I like this down the pike on this episode. And alongside the podcast and the collaboration, she actually most recently did a movie review with me for Sleepaway Camp, and also we will be reviewing the rest of the Sleepaway Camp saga as time goes out. But here's the thing I also want to be specific on. Is, yes, there are people that work together off and on. The fact that Rokkit does these things fairly regularly with other content creators is very awesome, because it shows that desire to work together with one another and building that sense of community. Once again, I'll talk about this in a little bit, so don't worry about that. The third thing I want to talk about is, of course, her personality. Y'all know me by now. I'm not big on the dramatics. I would rather have somebody with a dry, analytical, sarcastic, and cynical personality for the games that they play, whether it's horror, action, adventure, story, interactive story, that kind of thing. These are the type of people I gravitate towards because to me, it's real. It's who they are, it's what they do, and that's what sucks me in. And Rokkit nails that to a T. She does this very kind of analytical thing, like whether she's playing Resident Evil 7 with Star, she's like, okay, should we do this? Should we do that? Is there anything around the corner over there? Okay, well, no, you're an ass, so, go away, I'm gonna go do my thing. With little tiny sarcastic comments thrown in there, which really cuts the tension. Without breaking the immersion factor. I know for me personally, if I'm playing something that creeps me out, I will generally make sarcastic comments here and there to kind of cut the edge. And I really enjoy that about her. And I've talked about this in the past. I am not a fan of people who are embellishing, over-dramatizing with the screaming and yelling and overly swearing and pulling their hair out when you can tell it's just kind of like, okay, dude, that's not you, all right? I've seen you offline. I've seen you be serious. You're doing this to appeal to fan service. And Rocket's got this person like, this is who I am. This is what I do. These are my comments, and I'm not going to do it just for fan service. It's genuine. It feels real, and I really do appreciate that about her. Now, while she does scream in some of her horror games, and she's actually known as the Scream Queen, it also feels real. It also feels genuine. It adds to that feel of tension and immersion and overall sense of dread in these games. And watching her play, particularly Here They Lie, it's gotten under my skin watching her play it. Because it has that walkthrough feel like I'm just descending more and more into hell, and you don't know if you're going to turn a corner and you're going to get jump scared by some demon creature. So if she does scream, it feels authentic, and I know if I'm playing it, I'm definitely going to react in a way that's going to be like, okay, I'm going to nope on out of here, which, if you've watched me play things in the past, such as Amnesia: The Dark Descent, you know that's key. So, once again, I really do like that about her, and if you like the more dry and down-to-earth and analytical people, you really do need to go check her out. And of course, the last thing I do want to talk about is something that's more on the personal side, as opposed to just the games that she plays. And that is the amount of effort that she puts out to support other content creators. I know there are a lot of groups out there on social media that are supposed to support people and support each other, and that's a separate episode of Let's Talk About, all right? But she is probably the only person that goes completely 100 miles an hour, cranked up to 11, to support other people. Now, obviously, I'm not discounting the Thankful Thursdays, the Follow Fridays, and Supportive Saturdays on Twitter. Those are wonderful, but she takes that extra step to make it more personal. Like, she might do a post on Twitter if somebody's released something on YouTube, or if somebody's live streaming on Twitch. She'll just something simple saying, hey, such and such is just uploaded this new episode of blank, or Boogie Night has rambled for 20 minutes in this game, or this review, or Connor has done this, or something like that. It just has that nice little bit of marketing touch to it, and she will do this constantly, to the point I have nothing but admiration for her for that. And she will discount this immediately, but I think if it wasn't for her and introducing me to so many other content creators out there, like Little Low, Connor Queen, Treble, Mangled Nerdy, just to name a few, I don't think I would have gotten the support that I have today, and I definitely don't think I would have cracked 100 subscribers without her introducing me to these people, without retweeting my stuff, and without going into specifics about what I do, without just doing it. It's not just me specifically, it's all of these people. And more specifically, there's a group of YouTubers, very up-and-coming and burgeoning people, that genuinely support one another And Rokkit created the hashtag Long Live the Legion. And yes, okay, that does sound kind of funny because there's a lot of hashtags that float out there like wildfire. It's kind of to symbolize this alliance of we're all here together. We're here to support one another. And while there are larger groups out there, we're going to work as one unit. And I have to applaud her for that. Not many people can create a hashtag that is on the way of going viral. And I only hope that this video will do the same amount of justice of support that Rokkit has given back to all these people. So once again, very talented person, very funny person, and just overall a great content creator to watch. So once again, if you haven't seen any of her material, check the links down below for everything. Subscribe, hit that bell, pledge to her on Patreon, check her out on Twitter, definitely do so. But just take 5-10 minutes to watch her stuff. I guarantee you will not be let down. So always, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a fantastic Friday, a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you on the flip side, all right? Peace.